Guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I have another vegan empties for you guys. The basket is full, the show must go on. I know you guys have been really enjoying these recently and it's my pleasure to continue to do them. So that's what we're gonna do today. But for those of you that follow pretty much all of my videos, you guys already know that I post Monday, Thursday, and Sunday pretty much without fail, right? It's been that way for a very long time. Well, this week I do have a bonus video for you guys. I wanted to bring something this week, in fact, that is holiday inspired, being that next week is technically Thanksgiving. I know all over the world right now it doesn't really feel like it, but we're gonna try, right? We're gonna try. And over my years of doing YouTube now too, during this time of year, I have shared with you guys, holiday meals from scratch that you can make, side dishes and all of that stuff. And they're great. Obviously, that's a great go-to. But again, being that we're not probably gonna have huge gatherings or things like that this year, I wanted to do something that might actually be really helpful for those with, a small gathering, like, 2 people. So we're actually going to be taste testing the Whole Foods vegan Thanksgiving dinner for 2. They do everything for you. You pick it up, and my understanding is you just heat it up. I am so excited for this, but I want to get it out for you guys as soon as possible so that if you are wanting to do it and it is a success, you can still get your hands on it going into next week. So that is coming tomorrow, my friends. It's just going to be a little bit later in the day, but I will get it up as soon as possible for you guys, and I hope it's good. I really do. But that's the plan this week, so I hope you're excited about that. I am. I've never tried it before, so it'll be something a little bit different. But today, again, we're doing the vegan empties, so let's just jump into it, my friends. I will link everything that I'm talking about today in the comments for you guys. Please feel free to leave your feedback on any of these items as well. We love to hear it. Hope you guys enjoy. Please do give this video a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And let's just get into the items. Okay, so the first item is the Sunboyer plant-based collagen building protein peptides. Basically, it's a fancy way of saying protein powder. But what's cool about this one is it does have collagen in it, which I've mentioned to you guys recently when I actually shared this on a vlog, that can be very difficult sometimes to have in plant-based proteins because typically collagen is derived from animal. So I really liked that this was an option that is plant-based for us, because even to now with the proteins that I usually go to, that is not something that is added into them. So I was happy to try this. And for myself, I really enjoyed it. It's the Tahitian vanilla flavor. I already repurchased it. I really like it. The thing that's kind of interesting is Nate did not really enjoy it. He wasn't really feeling it, but I will say he had it kind of straight. Like he put it in a blender bottle with water or milk, and that was it. So I've been doing it in shakes with like bananas and blueberries or strawberries, and then of course the granola, which we'll talk about, and you guys have seen, and I love it. I think it's great. I will say the vanilla again does come through very strongly in it. So you have to be a vanilla lover, but I'm a fan. I really am. But I can't speak to it necessarily just drinking it straight. Now, another one of you told me on Instagram, be sure you're following me there. I love chatting with you guys. But one of my buddies there told me that she had tried it and she was, happy to, because again, just kind of something different than what you typically see. And it was giving her headaches. And the only thing we could kind of come up with for that is that it is sweetened with stevia. But a lot of protein powders out there, I feel like especially plant-based ones, that's pretty common. It's pretty typical. So I don't know. I don't want to tell you guys, wrong, but I feel like maybe if you are someone sensitive to stevia, typically you may not like this then. It may not be for you, but that can be definitely hard to avoid sometimes, It is made primarily from a pea protein and brown rice. That's the main ingredients in it, but there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of good stuff, and I really like it. I got it on Amazon when I did repurchase it. I'll link it below though if you are interested. Okay, so next one is kind of an interesting one for me, and the reason I say that is you guys know I always rave about Violife. I love their cheeses, and I pretty much will just say out there to you guys all the time that like whatever one you want, get it, you won't be disappointed. I always say that. But I recently tried the Violife cream cheese, and I will say this is definitely my least favorite from their line. I don't think it's terrible. I don't. It comes in a little like tub, but it's definitely not a favorite for cream cheese for me, but you guys know I'm such a fan of the Trader Joe's vegan one. I love that one so much. But what this kind of reminded me of is, almost, go with me, a cold, you know when coconut oil solidifies, right? Especially when it gets cold. In my house, it's always, you know, a rock. And it does, it kind of just becomes this like brick, right? And then you have to like scoop it out and reconstitute it over heat, you know, to make it oil again. And I feel like this is like hardened coconut oil. Now I just have the top here, but I'm pretty sure that's what the primary ingredient is in it anyway. And for me though, it just did not really take on then that cream cheese fix, you know? So the flavor was not bad, but it's more the consistency of it. I probably wouldn't get it again, but I mean, it is dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free, nut-free. I mean, so it can be good for someone that is, you know, trying to find those things specifically in a cream cheese. But yeah, it's a little bit interesting. It's mostly like coconut oil. I bet you could use this as coconut oil if you are out and a recipe called for it, even though you would never think to do cream cheese for coconut oil. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. So that was a little bit different for me. Now on that same coconut kick though, we have these so delicious dairy-free dipped coconut almond coconut milk ice cream bars. These are phenomenal. They're so good. And I think when I hauled them, there was a few of you in the comments already that was like, yeah, you're gonna love them. They're great. I want to say I got these at Walmart, but I think you can find these at a lot of places now just because So Delicious has really taken off and it's pretty popular now. By the way, again, I got the Sun Warrior protein on Amazon, and then the cream cheese was from like Whole Foods. Sorry about that. But I love these. They were really good. But I will say, now it makes sense. It's not only a coconut almond flavor, but it's made from coconut milk. So the coconut flavor definitely comes through. It really does. So if you're not a big coconut person, which you probably wouldn't pick this then anyway, I would say it wouldn't be for you, but otherwise, game on. Delicious. So you guys know recently, about in the last month or so, I have tried out finally Daily Harvest. I have them linked below with a $25 off coupon if you are interested. If you're not familiar with it, it is a subscription service and you set it all up to how often you want to get your deliveries. You know, it can be, you know, customized to what your needs are. But I will say I'm so excited that I've got to try a good variety now, because I always thought they were just known for smoothies, which turns out that is not the case. Yes, they have them and they are delicious, but they have soups, they have oats, they have this flatbread now, they have some harvest bowls. They have a good variety of different things, which I think is really good too this time of year when smoothies are delicious. I'm totally on a kick right now myself, but when it gets colder, typically you might shift away from that just because they make you cold, you know? So it's good that they have another, you know, variety out there of different actual cooked meals. For example, this soup, my friends, this was the mushroom and miso soup. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, I'm not a mushroom person at all. I'm not. But I loved this. The broth on this was delicious. It was made from butternut squash, shiitake mushrooms, white miso, kelp, which I also don't love. I don't love kelp. I don't love seaweed. I just don't. And tamari and dulse, which dulse is kind of like in that same variety of like seaweed. So there was a lot in this that was like not on my side, just for my own preference, but here's what's cool. So they come all frozen when they send them to you, and you just add, like for example, the soup, you just add some water to it, heat it up, you're good to go. But because it all comes in this bowl frozen, what's nice is I was able to pull out the little chunk of kelp. And I did. I did. And then put the water in and heat it up. Now the mushrooms are still totally in it, but I've said this too. I don't hate mushroom flavor. I just don't like mushrooms. Like biting into a mushroom is not my jam. It's just not. And so I really still enjoyed this. I just kind of picked around the mushrooms. I'm that girl. Very good flavor, like really, really good. What I also love about their products too is they're all listed with their macros and nutrition facts and stuff on it. So if you're someone that is really watching that, they make it very convenient for that. So I like that. And then this was the broccoli flatbread. I had shared this on a vlog, in fact, with you guys, and I really enjoyed it. I was kind of thinking that, like, is it gonna be really decked out? How good will it be? Being healthful and such. It was delicious. It was really good. It was packed. It was. Yeah, I've been totally impressed so far. There hasn't been any that I don't like at all. They've all been really, really good. So I recommend them so far. I really do. And again, they're linked below. I'm sorry if my lighting is kind of in and out. It rained really hard this morning and the sun's like coming in and out of the clouds, you know. All right, next one is from Trader Joe's. And I actually shared this last time with you guys specifically. They're mini mochis. They're so good. They really are. But I had shared with you guys the Thai tea ones before, and my feedback for you guys on that one was that it was good. We really enjoyed it, but it's definitely not sweet. And when I went the next time, I saw that they had the mango flavor, and I'm like, well, this will probably be the sweet alternative then, and it was. This is definitely much more sweet, but still delicious. Loved it. But I love that they have both, because really, you've got two fixes there for you. You really do. If you're craving something sweet, here you go. And if you're just wanting something that's just more refreshing, but not so much like over the top sweet, the Thai tea one, really good. But those are the only two flavors, I believe anyway, from Trader Joe's specifically, because they do have a lot of mochi there that are the vegan friendly ones. So just to point that out for you guys. Okay, so Trader Joe's again, I actually shared this on a vlog and of course a haul when I purchased it, but it was their new kind of stir fry kits basically. And this was the garbanzo beans and green saute bowl. I know it's kind of hard to see there, but yeah, it came in like a little plastic bowl here, and it was filled with garbanzo beans, carrots, red onions, collards, broccoli. It was like a broccoli slaw. Basically, you know how you can buy their broccoli slaw separately. It was essentially that, and it came with this spicy sauce. I did enjoy it. When I shared it with you guys, I did, but I wasn't like blown away with it. I really wasn't. And I believe these are $4.99 there, if I remember correctly. And I feel like since you can buy the broccoli slaw for like $1.69, have you noticed I've like totally like memorized prices now since I put them on the hauls? But I feel like because you can get that separately, it's cheaper to just do that, because really it wasn't even like it was filled with a ton of garbanzo beans. You know what I'm saying? So it was good. The sauce was good, but it wasn't like blow me away good, if that makes sense. So this next one was actually sent to me a while ago from my friend Chelsea, Everyday I'm Breslin here on YouTube. We did a gift exchange months back, and she got me hooked on the granola. That was her fault. I blame her. But she actually sent over in that box at that time the tofu miso ramen. And I just finally had this the other night. I was craving soups. I've been telling you guys that. I even shared recently a soup recipe with you guys, like a broth soup. I've been loving it. Like I said, the mushroom miso, totally loved it. This was a brothy ramen, loved it. And then I shared that like chicken noodle broth soup with turkey meatballs. It was amazing. Just been really into that. What's cool about this one is typically in general, like ramen noodles especially, or cup of noodles and all those, what do we know about them? They're good, but they're packed with sodium typically, right? They really are. And this is a reduced sodium type, and it was really, really good. And I don't feel like it was really lacking flavor at all. It was good. I'm gonna look for you guys. I don't know where she got this, and I'll put it right here if I can find where you can get this brand, because I don't know off the top of my head, but I would get it again. Trader Joe's again, I finished up one of their vegan chickenless seasoned salt. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I saw this the last time I was there, and that is a total bummer, but maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I don't feel like I saw it. I love the color. It really stands out. I don't know if you guys can see all my spices up in that cabinet back there. And this one always stood out. But it's a seasoned salt with salt, onion powder, turmeric, and garlic powder. And it straight up smells like top ramen. Oh. You know, like the chicken top ramen, the original, the OG. It does. And so with that, it kind of tastes like that too. So this is such a great addition in many dishes. I put it in scrambles. I put it in soup. It's kind of like bouillon, like the bouillon cubes or the better than bouillon even. really, really good, and I would definitely recommend it. So I hope that was just a fluke that I didn't see it the last time, because I would definitely get it again. Now I do have some backups, but after that. All right, let's stick with Trader Joe's for a little bit here. We've got the organic garlic naan crackers. I got these probably about a month ago maybe, and I had mentioned when I hauled them that they've had their garlic naan bread out for years, and that was always a favorite, especially of Nate's. And then they came out, these are newer, with the naan crackers. They're delicious. I loved them. I really did. I was not disappointed. I thought they had the right amount of little salt on them. They had good flavor. I tasted the garlic. Delicious. Dunk it in some hummus, you're good to go. But I have told you this before, but I follow a few like Facebook groups for Trader Joe's specifically. Yes, I'm that girl, that like vegan ones, right? So I can just see some of the products that people are finding that maybe I've missed. And I remember this one popped up and I saw it, and I saw a lot of people say they were disappointed. That's what I saw. And I wasn't. I thought it was good. People were just saying they didn't think it really had a lot of flavor. I didn't get that from them. So maybe they got a bad batch. I don't know, but I would get them again. They're really, really good. All right, you're not gonna believe me when I tell you this. You're really not, but here we go. So this again is from Trader Joe's, and it's the rolled corn tortilla chips with the chili lime seasoning. And why I say you're not gonna believe me, because you're automatically, if you know me, are gonna say, oh, Kim loved those, because you guys know I love the chili lime seasoning that you can buy, and I put that on sweet potatoes weekly. Like, I love them. It's so good together, in my opinion. Here's why I don't love these as much as I should. What I have found, why I love that chili lime seasoning so much, is I love it on sweet things, like a sweet potato. To me, that like the sweet and salty and the spicy and sweet that go together with it is just amazing. I love it. But when you put it on like a tortilla chip that's not sweet, I don't get the same thing. I just don't get it from it. They're not bad, but it wasn't what I was ready for. They're kind of hot too. I'm not going to say like a hot Cheeto or anything. I don't think they're that intense, but kind of. Isn't that funny? I know you're not going to believe me. I know. Oh, my kid threw these in the basket. These are just the lobsters. They're again from Trader Joe's. They're little gummy candies, and they were really good. I ate a few, but I got these for him. Basically, again, they're just little gummy, kind of like gummy bears, but they're little lobster shapes. And I did want to just, speak to them real quick, because they are vegan friendly. A lot of the times gummies are not. If you did not know and you're just newer to finding plant-based items, I got you. Once upon a time I was there too. And a lot of the times gummies have gelatin, and gelatin is derived from animal, thus not vegan. So just so you know, but you're in the clear with those, and they're really, really good. All right, so on my last Costco haul from earlier this week, no, I did not eat all of them to say they're officially empty, but I did try one of each, so that's good enough, right? But I got these pure organic layered fruit bars, again, from Costco. I'm not entirely sure where you can find them otherwise, but they are phenomenal. Like, I loved these. If I had to pick a favorite, I would probably say the strawberry banana, but they're all delicious. I love the texture. They're very, very gummy, but thick. Kind of like, okay, like a fruit roll up, which is thin, but then they just took that and made it thick, and I love it. It is bomb. It's so good. And they're pretty minimal ingredients too. It's just basically like, for example, the strawberry banana is apple puree concentrate, apple juice concentrate, banana puree, strawberry juice concentrate, and lemon juice. That's essentially all it is. And it's so flavorful. I really, really liked it. So I would totally get these again. They are gluten-free as well, just for those that are looking for that. Okay, so the next Trader Joe's item, I think I picked these up actually when I did get those chili lime ones. These are the organic jalapeno seasoned corn and rice puffs. If you shop at Trader Joe's already, you probably know what I'm talking about. There is a blue bag, there is a green bag of these little corn puffs. And unfortunately, they're not vegan. I don't think either one of them are. There's a sour cream and onion one, which is the green bag, and then the blue bag is like a cheddar one, which you can kind of imagine is not vegan. And those are like a fan favorite though. And then they finally came out with a vegan option, and they nailed it. So good. Vegan and gluten-free, like I said, but jalapeno seasoned, and they're, to me, remind me of the flavor of like ranch, like a ranch Dorito, but on a puff. I really enjoyed them. Really, really good. I don't know, do you guys get that too? I feel like sometimes jalapeno seasoned things don't come off too spicy, but more of a ranch, and I love that, especially because ranch in general as a flavor, not everything, but a lot of them are not vegan friendly. Usually there's like milk in them. So it's kind of nice to get that fix. I really liked these. I really did. I would get them again. Yeah. I like what I like. Yep, so I already ordered more. I told you on the last vlog that I was gonna do that soon. Well, soon is already come and pass. I did it 2 days ago. They should be here soon. Safe and Fair Company, my friends, again, linked below. I have a 20% off coupon for you guys now. You will not regret it. They're all delicious, which is great news because try any of them. You're gonna be super happy with them. You really are. It's really difficult for me to even pick a favorite because I love them all. I really do. I would say, dare I say it, the birthday cake one is probably my least favorite, strictly because it's very, very sweet. And I do like it. It's still really good, but I kind of prefer the offset because typically I drink a shake with these, right? You guys already know the drill. I put a little granola at the bottom of the cup, put a little on top, and then I have the shake in between, right? And my shake is already kind of sweet from the fruit and whatever I'm using in it. And so it's almost a little too much, but it's not to say this is not good. It's amazing. This blueberry cinnamon one, I've been loving. There's 2 of them there that I got through. I love them. They have little chunks of like actual blueberries in them. The only thing is, some feedback, watch your teeth. They're very, very gummy and chewy, which I love. But when you add them to a cold drink, as I have been doing, like I said, with the shakes, they turn into rocks, like rocks, and you will break your teeth if you try to bite into it. So you have to kind of warm it up a little bit, and then it's heavenly. So I love the blueberry cinnamon, but you gotta be careful. Honeycrisp apple, it tastes like Honeycrisp apple. It's amazing. It's so good. And key lime pie is probably, I can't pick a favorite, but it's up there. It's so good. The thing I told you, I think last time too, is like when it says the flavors, it means it. So if you're someone that, I don't know who that would be, but if you're someone that kind of semi likes key lime pie, but it's not a favorite, don't get it because it really tastes like it. It really does. Yeah, it's amazing. They've nailed it. That is totally our favorite granola, hands down now. We love it. So that is everything, my friends. I'm really excited to do that taste test for you guys tomorrow. If all goes to plan, it is completely ordered and ready for pickup Thursday night, the night you're seeing this maybe. But you know, with everything again in the world as it is, I'm careful to promise anything, but I'm certainly trying my best, and I will have that for you as soon as possible if the world allows it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video nonetheless. I hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are. Stay healthy, stay well, and we'll get through this time. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.